Hello, crazy coders. My name is Nitin and I'm your host. And today I will talk about why Python is so popular despite being recognized as one of the slowest language. And I will try to answer this by going through four aspects of this program, which is history, philosophy, power, and market of the programming language. And so the first thing in the history section, we'll talk about who created it, when, initial releases, initial futures, sort of things. And the philosophy section, we'll talk about why it's different and why it's unique from existing languages, what is the ideology and principles of this language, etc. And in the power section, we'll talk about what you can do with it, the tools and technologies available, kind of things. And in the market section, we'll talk about job opportunities, average salaries, demanding roles, future, etc. And we'll try to answer our main question, which is why Python is so popular. And so let's begin. So firstly, history. In 1980, Guido van Rossum decided to start Python, but he was a Dutch programmer, and while he was working on Amoeba OS, he was using Unix, Shell and C language. He was very frustrated by the limitation of this language. So he decided to create a new language, but he decided to name it after his favorite British comedy series, which is Monty Python's Flying Circus. So that's how Python was born, and this programmer is known as the father of Python. So yeah, after that, in 1991, Python 0.9.0 is released, which was the first official release with features like classes with inheritance, exception handling, functions, modules, etc. And in 1994, the first was released with features, functional programming tools, lambda expressions, map, filter, reduce, etc. Support for complex numbers, functions with keyword arguments. And by this time, Python was a very strong language. I mean, it could do a lot of things by all these features. And after that, Python 2.0 was released in 2000 with more advanced features like list comprehension, cycle detection, garbage collector, any support for Unicode, unification of data type and classes like that. And after this, the most important version, which is Python 3, was released in 2008. And after the release of 3.0 with the features like backward incompatibility came, which means all the features that supported by 2.0 was not supported by 3.0. Yeah, that's what it means. And also utilities for automatic conversion, which basically is because of backward incompatibility, because Python 2.x was not, features of Python 2.x was no more supported by 3.0, but 3.0 was so powerful because of lots of features. And after release of 3.0, the Python Software Foundation, which actually maintains the Python language, decided at 2.7th release decided to discontinue the 2.7, and it does not release any more versions of 2.x. And yeah, that was the last version of 2. And then Python 3.8 was released in 2019 with features like assignment expression, positional only parameters, and etc. This was more advanced one. And finally, which is the present version, 2020 was 3.9 was released in 2020. Like dictionary merge, update, operations, built-in generate types, remove prefix, remove suffix, yeah, functions like that. That was the timeline of the Python language till now. So yeah, that was it from this video. The remaining sections will be talked to in another video, in our next videos. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, sincerely like and share with your programming friends, and consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon if you like such type of programming content. And finally, thank you for watching and have a great day ahead.